Alrighty, let's start this first playthrough, we. Yeah, let's go with this for now. I might change it later.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a Scotch.
Heard a lot of good things about this game. Hopefully I like it. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
Well, husband,
First
how
playthrough
goes
right
it?
Good.
I like the game.
I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the
That's
table.
funny.
Wait, what's this?
Oh,
Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
I don't know.
It's just a scratch.
Every now and again.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself, is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Alright, let's get to it. What?
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Just a little bit of fun. Oh, we were chatting in the tavern. I was dancing. Okay, character. By the means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Let's go with speech delay.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Got my friends right here. I'm hungry as pie.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Let's do
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
That's funny. He's straight down steal it from you.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast
Yeah,
on the table.
you gotta
Help
go for the one
yourself.
right behind his head too. He's like, ooh, this one looks comfortable. In dialogue. Let's get to the game. Anything I can interact with in here? Ooh. Did I pick up more than one? compass will tell you where to go. This is the other scene. Just head
I feel quite hungry.
back at the Jeffrey Basements. Not too far there. Okay, so
He looks like a head. Maybe he'll look it.
okay, so up is the map. A sword fight. That's so nice. Shows you the path and everything. That's nice. Down for Dakota country. And these are stones because of where Henry stepped aside invited. For example, the way first will warn you first that you have no business there. But if you do anything toward there, they will immediately call for a guard. Okay. Better not get caught at all in sensitive places like the armory or some noble's chamber. Okay, if that happens, there'll be no warning at all. And catch poles will immediately try to place you under arrest. Only sometimes you will need to sneak into places observed. While avoiding conflict, for that you will need the skills of stealth. Skill alone will make you invisible, though if you stand out with your sword thumb or rattle like a tinker's wagon, you are bound to get caught. You have to take care that no one sees or hears you. You should choose appropriate clothing for your situation. Black clothing at night will make you less visible, but broad daylight will make you okay. And of course, you don't want to either rifle where will damage the sound of your footsteps even on a noisy surface. The less metal element you have in your attire, the less you will jingle. It's also important to avoid noisy actions such as breaking, locking it, darting. Sebastian. Look, he's in there. Oh, okay. Your chances of successful stealth can be determined from the stats, visibility, okay, and noise, which depend on the properties of the individual item on your attire. The lower the value, the better you'll find each table beneath the figure of your character. There's more than one way to skin a cat, of course. If you can't get a hold of the outfit of a particular fraction, you can also skip the stealth altogether by walk boldly in places where you would otherwise be very unwelcome. The more items of the other's faction attire you have on you, the more inconspicuous you would be. Okay. The most convincing garments are the ones that stand out, such as tabard and helmets that cover your face. Here, bring it here. I'll show you how to put it on there. Let me show you. Come here. You put it on there upside down. Now push it. Boop. There you go. Horn means how you run.
Come here, I need your help.
This fella.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
I did not. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you are talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, and so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are together will, with your reputation, can make a big difference on how people respond to you. Okay. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you, and you will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into account, such as blood stains on your clothes. Oh, really? You can sometimes rely on money to do talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trade and haggling. Oh. In special cases, you can try any other skill or friendship. It's only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also specific offer. Because sometimes it's not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily. And no matter how well you dress, you won't impress an ability either. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart, you can see... No, okay, whoops. You can see the values of various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterparts' abilities are visible if it's someone you know. If you're skilled at reading people, learn the perks. Empathic. Your money, the amount you have to pay. Total speech level, total charisma level, total strength level. Right, so that was speech, charisma, and strength. Okay. It's not about the stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors. Your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, if you can't undo the nimble tongue of merchants. For example, you may want to poison them. You may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easy to persuade. Where if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Hold B to close. That's a do. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around. I won't be ordered around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
Yes,
With
sir.
what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure will be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The
might do
chamberlain
it
at
for
the
you.
castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Where you can find all the information. Log. Yeah, I was reading that. Where am I at? Okay, that's me. Looks like I'm closer to this.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Pause this real quick, gotta edit some stream settings. Excuse me. Stream info. Not delay, no time to lose.
God be with you, Henry. Good day.
In shops, you first have to purchase into your message, and either confirm your purchase or try to haggle. The amount you have to pay is always showing at the top of the screen. Let's start sharing.
Goodbye.
How much charcoal do I need? Need all 50.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want, to pay or to get. It's up or down. Confirm A. The trader will respond to your offer. If the answer is a refusal, he or she will make a counter offer and wait for your response. Your money, original purchase price, your last offer not accepted by the trader. Your current offer, trader's last offer. Gotcha. If the slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means you're either you or the trader does not have enough money. Dragging out the haggle with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and eventually they'll drop the haggling completely. You can see how close they're getting to that point from the trader's icon below. Okay. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggle. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your reputation with the trader. Okay. So, oh, I don't have no money. I gotta go collect money first. Damn. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to go do first. Oops. Lesson learned on that one.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Oh man. So you can expect a visit from father. Debts must be paid or pay neutral.
I know things aren't easy. Wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt. I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore.
Oh,
How
man.
dare you speak to me like that? Did
Show
your
with
thieving
strength.
father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Been a pleasure.
Alright. Hook, strong, lower hand strike to the head. Jab. Go to the face. Kicks the opponent away. Block onto your opponent. B. Unlock. Block. The opponent indicator is rough in the health. Bleeding. The opponent strikes. Hits your armor or pocket and costs you stamina when your stamina is completely depleted. You won't be able to defend yourself. You will be wounded. Attacking will also deplete your stamina, especially with a heavy weapon. Oh man, this game gets into it. That's nice. If you cover yourself badly, and your armor is weak, strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding, and bleeding will lead to death. Okay. The more your health is depleted, the lower your stamina. Maximum stamina. Alright. So, block, hook, jab, kick, lock on. Alright. Alright, I got this. Let's do it.
Well, lad!
Oh. Damn, okay. Okay. I'm walk that one here. Why does he keep grabbing? Damn, I'm getting my ass whooped. Really? Dude.
Your end is nigh.
Yeah. How the
Take that!
damn?
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
It's gonna take a little bit getting used to there. Different ways some people can be persuaded, some can be robbed, and if you'd rather not beat around the bush, violence is the solution. Well. Well, I just got my ass handed to me. So, how the hell else am I supposed to get my name in? Oh, okay. Gotta get that axe hammer nails back another way. Let's see, where's it? Just right. Let's make sure I'm not fucked here.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Let's do the hammer now since it's out here. I think it's back. Where the hell's the hammer and nails at? They've gotta be in there. It's where the search thing is. Let me go get patched. I'll do that in a second. We really need to find this hammer and nails. Gotta be overlooking it. Oh, I guess it could be in the locked chest. Didn't think about that. Still got the axe. Let me go see Mother. How do you zoom
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Welcome, Henry.
Okay.
Good day to you. What do you need? God be with you.
I need to know about his sailing. Sailing too. Sell all the items in inventory that you use to traders. Traders only buy the type of goods that they deal in. Okay, that's also pretty cool. Hmm.
Take care. I reckon what you're trying to sell me is stolen. I'll pay less for that. How much do you have in mind?
Mm. So get
Is this enough?
That's too much.
really a lot. I shouldn't have tried to haggle.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Can't very well buy ale at the tavern. Okay, now I'm confused. How much charcoal am I supposed to buy? I think it's a 10, didn't it? I think it's a 10. Okay, I only need 10 charcoal.
Do you want to learn something?
Yes, I do.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had...
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Ma? Ma? I'm hurt. I won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Greetings.
Hello, welcome, thank you for joining.
Good luck then.
You can't be serious. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to do.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The Empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope...
God be with you, Henry. I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the Empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words, exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up on the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather touch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears all day.
What do you say, Henry?
I'm in. But I was going to get ale for my father and a few other things. We're finishing to Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
Absolutely.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh, I get to choose, eh? I'll do it, but I'll need your help in return. Hey, let's do that.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
God be with you, Henry.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets to
With
another fight.
that.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans. Can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this boxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German
Yeah, I'll get
fashion.
you him. Hold on.
Fucker!
No.
I'll make you pay for that.
Oh man.
Bullets!
Gone weak at the knees, have you? Yeah.
Why the hell do I keep getting knee like that?
Verflucht! You are strong.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Run, you cowards!
Which way are we going? What else thinking?
Huh?
Good day, Henry.
Oh no, I ain't trying to rob him. There's no one around. Really? A cobweb's worth 3.5 coins?
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have.
Well,
If you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Nice.
Let's get to it then. Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
What? That time I just... What?
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Just need to wait for him to walk away. In order to do all the pigs, you must... Anyways, the one more thing here to go. And you will have... Damn it. Alright, this is gonna take some getting used to. Not used to this kind of lockpicking. I'm not trying to get caught in here. Oh, I just had to move it back and forth. It's gonna take some getting used to for sure.
May the Lord watch over.
How are you? Goodbye.
Totally. Sebastian.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Jesus Christ, your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits. May they burn in hell. Seems you're trying to flog me stolen goods. So you better drop the price. As long as we can both agree on the price.
What do you say to this?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. Alright, alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Now you're getting it. Fine. Fine. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Fine. All right. All right. All right. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Once again. Good. Once again. Fine. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember, though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Good day, Henry. I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
This is a waste of time.
Welcome, Henry.
God save my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now, what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Could do with a bite to eat.
What was that?
Jesus!
Fine, thanks.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Didn't realize I was muted that whole time. Trying to figure out what to do, maybe.
Jesus!
Good God. You look terrible. Did someone attack you? Take care.
Wait, so I have 5 of these. I'll sell one of those. And that'll get me enough. I'll just go on and
See you later.
Now let's go complete this sword.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I sure do.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal. Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
I'd like to forge a sword. I always wanted to do blacksmithing.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
Throw it away, Guillermo.
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
would you look at that? Dangerous, however, I was here earlier.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
So, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls,
Yeah,
and I
get
must
a little bit of your yoo-hoo right there.
Here you are.
And then go potty afterwards.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, and by your mother's side.
So do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn sword play. The messenger. He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh shit, under attack. Well, damn. Looks like he's gonna have to teach him after all, eh?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Redrick. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah! Get through the gates!
Wonder how many times I'm gonna die. Oh my fucking Oh shit. My game. Oh. Damn.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find the horse! Ride it to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Why do I have a feeling that guy's the enemy now? Or was the enemy the whole time? A traitor.
Och ljusa ser ut, succéget läsa.
I'm so very confused. This time let's not try to jump over the fence.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Out my weapon.
Soros!
Kicsit várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a félesztőt.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Álmodskál, amíg elintézzük ezt a félesztőt.
That wasn't very smart. The combat of this game is really gonna take me some getting used to. What's up? Alright, so I don't think I'm equipped to take on 3 soldiers at the moment. Even though I'd like to save her.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
You can call your horse anytime by whistling and then mount it. Trot is the default speed. Canter ideally combines the speed and stamina. Gallop is the fastest, but also trains the horse stamina faster. Follow path B. Your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path if you're on. If you give him his head, just begin cantering and don't steer him. Darn too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, there was no saving her.
Yeah.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream. Run for it! Yeah.
Oh no. I know horsey.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Warn the others! They tore it! Got it! Yeah. Yeah. Run for it! Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! Loose! Rádio! Puto que né!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
You love that thing, don't you, buddy?
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground, slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. You only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle.
Bad.
As I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
He brought just over half yesterday. Sucker. That's not me. Well, you've got to go and see. Tell him to come here and help. Dust out of his scalp.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his... Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Oh, something to eat.
Hungry, you go hungry, the work you get, and then in the end, you even die. Different foods have different properties. Apple won't burn up like a roast duck, but it will stay fresh for longer.
You're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere. There were so many of them, not just infantry, but cavalry, too. Those foreign mercenaries with their strange helmets and the souls of beasts.
Heavens above!
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
My word. Oh, good God. I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
Here's some of the stuff that was on the table.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
feel like that'd be hard to talk about.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of human savages who plan to violate her.
Well, so I could have sat there and possibly saved her. I thought it would have been good enough.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Isaac, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
Melody, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
didn't say that.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
We're gonna pause. Is this one right